Hi everyone, my name is Nangula Wiras and welcome to my channel. So I'm just going to continue off a little bit from where I left off on my last two posts. So as I was saying, the masculine and the feminine is the light and dark within you. Um, in other cultures, it's called the yin and yang, or Shiva and Shakti. And when we are younger, they had the little cartoons, the angel and the devil within you. And which one were you going to listen to? It's basically that. We do have like the angel and the devil within us. So it's all about really using your consciousness. And because of the way that society has really gone, and like I said, with everything that has transpired throughout all these centuries, it has made us lose our consciousness, and that's why people also don't have the ability to take responsibility and accountability for what they do. So this is basically about that. That's why we have lost our sense of accountability as a people, as a human race. Yeah, because we're not held accountable for a lot of things, and then life just continued and just, carried on. So the masculine and the feminine is the intelligence and the wisdom within you. So because of the way life has transpired, we don't listen to the innate wisdom within us, which is then the feminine, and your intuition. So the feminine is your wisdom, and then the intellect, your intelligence, is your masculine. So the intelligence is built throughout your knowledge, as you're growing older, and then your wisdom is brought upon more through experience and through as you grow older. And that's why also, as you see, when people grow older, or when we grow older, we tend to become more softer. We don't tend to fight anymore so much for what we believe in and what we want. A great example is of Nelson Mandela. If he never went to prison, he would never have become Nelson Mandela. So as much as prison was a terrible sentence, or like the situation was terrible, he needed to go to prison. Otherwise he wouldn't become Nelson Mandela. Otherwise he wouldn't be put in a situation where he had to sit down with himself and then think, about reflect, basically. So he had to bring in his feminine and reflect and think about things to be able to do things differently. So the feminine and masculine is the light and the dark within you, and we all have it. And that's why it's also a little bit difficult for people to embrace that they have a darkness within them, But we all have it. It's just about making the right choices. So also I wanted to talk a little bit about the root chakra and how it governs the masculine also. So the root chakra is also called the tribal chakra, and it's all about the safety of how you grow up. How did you grow up? How safe did you feel growing up? What did you have, a safe environment, the type of relationship you had with your parents and your siblings and your environment, basically, your social setup. How safe was it for you, or how nurturing was it also for you? So all of that plays a role of the type of human being you become. So that's why you also find that a lot of adults who didn't have a safe upbringing, or like who didn't have a lot growing up, they turn to still have that strive as adults, because that's what they believe, that was their base, that was their foundation. So they also become those type of striving, like adults, unless they are able to step back and reflect. Okay, like this is so they also tend to follow, to run after materialism a lot. So this is why they have to basically step back and think for themselves, like, okay, I need to think about like how my upbringing also influenced the way I relate to money, I relate to how I feel like I can manifest things for my life. And manifesting things is just about bringing your desires and your creativity into life. And our ancestors were so great with that because they were balanced. They lived a balanced life. So they lived in tune with nature. They were not working against nature or anything like that. So it helped them basically live a more normal life, sustainable, because they only used what they needed. They didn't take more than what was required, and they also gave back. They gave time for the earth to also heal. And that's the opposite of what we're doing right now in the way we live. Also, like I was saying yesterday, the chaos, the imbalance we have within our masculine and feminine is what basically also transpires to the chaos that we have between this againstness, between the male and the females. You see, there's so much hate between the two. It's so sad. It really is so sad because there's this againstness, between the two, but we cannot thrive without both. Both are needed. And that's the reality. So that is like what life, I feel like, is pushing us towards, to bring more balance towards our society, so that we can see that we need each other, and we need to stop this againstness with each other. So that's all I'm going to talk about for today, and I hope I will join you tomorrow or the next day. We'll see how it goes. Thank you.